KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this...
KCTK Radio proudly presents the Week Review.
Hey, you know what, guys? This right here, this rambling, boring conversation containing already made before observations, this could be a podcast.
It's actually not a bad idea.
Really? A podcast? Don't you have to be some sort of whiz kid to do those?
Definitely not. Anyone with a computer can make one.
Well, that's it. We're anyone. Let's do a podcast from right here in the booth. Who's in?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do it.
Is it happening? Are we doing it now? Awesome.
You're the reason that we do what we do. Music and talk, it's all for you. Now the guys who are lots of fun for making you laugh, they're number one. They review the week just for you. So get ready for Paul and Drew. Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew and Jack all up in your face. Join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We dare you.
Welcome to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Jack is all up in your face. I'm Paul. That's Drew. Jack called me last night but didn't leave a message. This is a show where we talk about things from last night, from last week, and the things that may happen next week. And yes, it's very weak. We are known as the show where non-interesting people never try to act interesting, and the other show where everything's made up and the points don't matter. You can join the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060. We welcome your participation. We broadcast live every Thursday night at 7 p.m. You can listen to us online at kctkradio.com, or you can watch us on Facebook Live on our page. But it's easier to use the KCTK Radio smartphone app. If you don't have it, download it right now. It's free. Also, you can watch all the past adventures on the YouTube at the KCTK Radio channel whenever you want. But that's not all. This program is offered as a podcast on Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, SoundCloud, Podbeam, iHeartRadio, CastBox, Himalaya, Pandora, Overcast, Stitcher, Instagram, even have Alexa play KCTK Radio on Apple Podcasts or wherever you get your favorite podcast. Welcome to the program, another fun Thursday evening program where we have, conversation, we have fun, we have everything that you can imagine. A very special addition to the show tonight. I'm excited. The Week Review Singers will be on. And I'm so excited about these very talented young people who are adding to our program to make it not only a comedy talk show, but more of a variety show, kind of like the Smothers Brothers, or something like the Hudson Brothers, or some other kind of brothers. We're Sonny and Cher brothers. Anyway, just a kind of a throwback type show we're going to introduce to you, and I'm so excited about it. I can't wait to share it with the guy that makes it all happen, the guy who does it all. Here he is, the Droosh.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Droosh, a.k.a. Byway, a.k.a. My Way.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I got a little rhyme in there.
My Way, or the Byway, or the Highway. Yeah.
Yeah, Limp Bizkit.
Oh, I thought that was Frank Sinatra from My Way.
Oh.
But I guess not. Yeah.
You
so
know
what's going on?
You know it.
What's new?
Nothing much, man. Just enjoying this scalding heat.
Uh-huh.
It's too fucking hot. I feel like my chest area every time I'm at work is just a pool of just sweat. It's disgusting.
Well, we had...
I only sweat at the gym.
How long have you had your air conditioner on?
For a while now.
I had an air conditioner this week. It was broken and wouldn't turn on until I called...
Isn't that the worst?
Weir Air Conditioning. And the good folks at Weir Air Conditioning came and fixed it. Now, I was thinking about calling Dick Ray, the master plumber.
Listen, if you don't know Dick would get you taken care of.
Yeah, but I called Richard Weir, and luckily Ross came instead of him, and everything's fine. It did cost me $600.
What Dick Ray did?
No, we needed a new motor, but that's okay. That's okay. It's an older model, and we'll survive. We'll survive. We needed the KCTK studio to be nice and cool, and welcoming to all the guests of every program.
So I can tell you right now, it looked like a scene from East Ventura when nature calls. If it was hot in here right now.
Yeah, it's nice and cool though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah,
it's fantastic.
Thank you, Weir.
I'm so happy I'm not outside.
This segment of the program is from Weir Heating and Cooling. He right here in Independence, so check him out. So I'm trying to think. Oh, and my pool leaks.
Oh, wasn't that a problem already?
Well, I think I figured out what it is. It's the hydrostatic valve.
Man.
And next week, Dustin, they call him the Duck Man because he can dive to the bottom and fix it, and then come back up.
Wow. You know,
so
it's
life's
weird.
okay.
It's weird. This is some first world shit right here.
It really is, isn't it?
It really is,
isn't it?
This is some white person bitching right
Yeah.
now that's going on right this minute.
Uh-huh.
I hope everybody is getting this honky ignorance.
This white fragility.
Yeah, this
is
white
what it is.
fragility.
You know what though? Thanks for. I mean, it is true. If you have problems like this, you're pretty blessed, and I should
Right.
remember that all the time.
Yeah.
I need it to be cool so I can do a podcast.
Right. I own electronics.
Yeah.
My pool leaks.
Yeah. Now
And I gotta call a duck guy that dives.
Oh, and luckily I know one who knows how to do it.
Oh, and I'm getting a hookup. This is bullshit.
Yeah. You've been saying for the many years we've been doing this program, we need more music. We need more variety. So
I feel like that we need to have some entertainment along with our comedy.
Dude,
And
you're gonna love it.
The Chappelle Show is a great example of that.
Yeah. This is where we go to the next next level, I should say, with the week review singers. You're gonna love them. You are gonna love them. So I'm excited to show them.
Can't wait. I
Yeah.
hope that they reach for the stars,
Uh-huh.
and I hope that they grab one.
They will. They definitely will.
And if they're good enough, should we tell them they should totally go on America's Got Talent, because you shouldn't go to American Idol because you're not going to win.
I don't know why they would need to I've watched them. I've hired them. They'll be in here in just a bit.
Okay.
After our first break,
Gotcha.
they'll set up over there and do their show. I don't know why they would need to go on there because they've already got a big media outlet. You know what I mean?
Right. So we're helping spread the word, so to speak.
Yeah. It just helps people want to enjoy the podcast.
Well, I'm very excited. It sounds like this is going to be above average show.
Yeah.
Per usual.
Per usual. Yeah.
And I think this is going to be a success. This will be a segment we could do more often.
This is going to be like a 97%. As
Wow.
opposed to a 95 that we normally do.
I feel like we do maybe 85.
Wow. Speak for yourself. So
I bring a 80% to the table. You bring about 5.
okay, that actually adds up pretty well. That adds
does.
up good.
Yep.
So what is perfect about that is that what people really 100% really care about is, that's right, here he is, the news of the Droosh. Starring the Droosh. And see, you're already doing the dancing. Our Facebook friends and YouTube can see that. That's part of the show. They do a little bit more.
I get
than
a
just,
little jive going in.
Yeah.
I'm good. All right. So this one's kind of tough. It's kind of crazy. But after reading the whole story,
Whoa.
I don't know if this guy really should get off.
Time out.
So the story is...
Wait a second.
Yeah.
You really, we've already made it a big show. You've already decided to read the entire story of the one you're reporting.
Yeah.
This is new. This is different. This is big.
Well, it's interesting. It's a short story.
Oh, okay. I didn't want you to read a long story.
I mean, it's short.
If you're reporting it, I don't want you to get that much trouble.
I mean, that's all news is. It's really little short segments.
Yeah, I agree.
And blended together. So anyway, Virginia Tech linebacker allegedly killed man upon discovering he was not a woman after sexual encounter.
Whoops. After.
Check, please. So this is the part what I don't understand. Okay, so this guy got matched up with this woman hold on, look at me. Woman.
Okay.
Named Angie on Tinder.
Okay.
He's already gone to this person's apartment and got oral sex from this.
Was this a
person.
trans person? Okay. Help me with the terminology.
Okay.
Because
it's a man, but I'm thinking drag.
Drag, not
Okay.
necessarily in not trying to
Right. Drag, I'm thinking. Because
Yeah.
they haven't given me enough information in the story to really make my own inference about the victim.
Okay.
So all I know is that possibly this was a guy in drag. He got oral sex from the first encounter.
Uh-huh.
He came back for a second encounter.
Yeah.
Found out it's a 40-year-old
Because
man.
usually dudes like that thing.
Right,
that
they
sort of
want to
thing.
go back and get
Yeah.
some peace.
Right.
This dude's 18 playing football in college. I mean,
Okay. And
although
this 40-year-old trend, you can't.
you can't say trans because
drag.
I don't know. I'm going to say gay man
Well,
in drag.
this
A
person,
drag queen.
he thought this person was a woman
Right.
the whole time. Which,
Right.
wait, maybe it is a woman. He thought this person had female reproductive.
Because he only got oral sex from this
Okay.
Angie.
Okay.
Here's my thing.
Okay, so he got that. He
Right.
came back, and how did he figure out?
That's the part of the story they leave out. They don't exactly explain why or how he figured out that it was a man.
Okay.
I don't know if
Do
the
you think he
victim
went?
told
Do
him.
you think he went up under the dress for something different and
I mean,
found
maybe he
found a
pulled-
little bit
maybe
more
he
than he
pulled-
bargained for?
Maybe he pulled a Crocodile Dundee and just went up and grabbed the whole kit
Yeah.
and caboodle. I don't know.
And there was a little bit more than he anticipated.
All I know is that this raging 18-year-old beat this guy to death with his fists
okay.
and stomped him.
Yeah.
I mean, apparently, from what the coroner's report says, every bone in his face was completely broken.
Wow.
Like,
That's terrible.
yeah, and he left him there to suffer. But I just don't understand how you can't figure out that that's a man. There's very good clues. Adam's apple. Unless this person's in transitioning, because if that's
Yeah.
the case, then that's different. But they didn't add that to the story, so I don't know.
Well, I think we should look at it this way, okay?
Yeah.
It doesn't really make a difference, except for one thing, okay? If this person that was giving the other person oral sex isn't exactly the way they anticipated, they don't get to kill the person.
Right. No, that totally.
Unless, well, no, wait. There's no reason to kill. But the only thing that could have done wrong is if they lied to him about it. You
Right.
know, if they said something that wasn't true.
And at that point, you're allowed to leave
Yes.
and never talk to the person again.
Yeah.
Say your piece, cuss them out.
Right.
I don't know.
And it's 2021.
Yeah.
I would imagine this.
Maybe if you're that upset about it, don't tell your friends.
Just like say, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it about you.
yeah.
Or you lied to me about this.
Yeah.
And I
Hey,
can't.
that's uncalled for that
Yeah,
you lied to me.
that's
That's
uncalled
kinda
for.
Fucked up.
When you're done, I'm leaving. You know, that's what I would say.
You finish, and I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I don't think it's the first time someone
No, there's
was either
another,
fooled or was
Well,
mistaken.
there was another instance in I think the 80s or 90s on that. What's her name? Sarah Raphael, whatever.
Sarah Jesse Raphael.
I don't know.
Something. Jesse Raphael. Yeah.
Yeah,
She had
you know
the
what I'm talking about?
red glasses. Yeah.
Well, they had one segment where the dude turned out to be that was in drag turned out to be a man, and then the guy murdered him and used the defense of, I didn't realize I was gay, and then
Oh.
freaked out. I don't know. There's no way this dude's gonna be able to use that kind of defense
No.
nowadays. There's no way. You murdered a guy. You easily could have just cussed him out.
right.
Maybe screamed at him and then left.
Yeah. And said you were.
Also, you're a college football player.
Also,
I'm
you-
sure ass falls off a tree.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I assume that's how that goes in college. I don't know. I've never been an athlete, so
Yeah. No, you never have
in
been.
college at
Ever.
least.
Or ever
High
in history
school-
of time.
Ass didn't fall off a tree. Then I don't know.
Well, I think it's a bad situation. There's also situations. I don't know. I'm hoping for a day when we just say that two lovers had a lover's quarrel, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
As opposed to this being such an oddity.
yeah.
But I'm thinking I'm going to give the murderer a tip of the hat. That he was not. He was surprised by this.
Yeah.
Something about him.
Yeah.
Now what? So that begs the question: what would be a no-go for you if you're dating someone, and then you found out something about them, and then you're like, obviously you wouldn't go in a rage and kill them, but what would it be like? I can't date you.
I once broke up with a girl because it looked like she had sideburns.
Okay. Did you tell her to shave him, or
No,
Was
I just
it-
kind of broke up with her.
yeah?
I was like,
Okay. See, I want to say this, but I don't know if it's true because I never have dealt with the situation. But I wouldn't want to be like a girl in the front. She was a smoker. That would bug me.
Yeah.
Now, you used to be a smoker, so you've gone through that, so maybe you're a little more understanding.
Not anymore. I don't do that shit
Yeah.
anymore.
I know you don't anymore, but
Yeah.
maybe you'd be more, she can quit or something. It
I
would just
hope she
irritate
would.
me too much,
I
you know?
hope she would.
Yeah.
Because I've seen, like, women that age like that, and it's just not great. It's not good for your skin. It's not good for you.
Okay, so not necessarily like a discrimination thing, but is there something you just like, I can't, I don't know, man. It just doesn't fit with me.
I don't know. It has to. I don't know. It depends on the situation. Like, it's got to be something that creeps me the freak out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I can't think of one off the top of my head at the moment.
Yeah.
But it definitely it'd have to be something that's just like, no,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, it's hard to think about what that would be with just hypothetically, but smoking would be a no thing for me.
I don't know.
And I
man.
think even more than religion,
Yeah.
if you're a Trumper, I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah.
I just-
Okay.
it'd be a trouble.
I did have a friend of mine that went on a date once, and she was very racist on the date, and that was like a turnoff for him. Like,
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole time she just bashed Obama at the time, and it was just kind of like, no.
I'm no meteorologist, but I'm pretty sure it's raining bitches.
Yeah.
Now, I had a guy, an electrician coming when I first moved in, who came, and he was a friend of a friend, and he was fixing my pool pump. And if you remember what the career I was in about 10 years ago,
Yeah.
okay, I don't know what I'm doing. He's giving me a good price. He's fixing this electronics so my pool can work, all this stuff. And he is just bad-mouthing President Obama like crazy. Yeah,
Picture right
you see
there.
the picture?
Yeah, there's a picture right there of you and Obama.
And he's fixing it, and without this person, I don't have a pool and everything's not cool. So guess what I said? You know that's right. Yeah. You know that's right.
I did that all the time at Toyota when they talk about Trump. I'm like, yeah, sure.
Now,
Like,
look,
there's just sometimes it's just like no point, and especially when it's management, it's like there's no point arguing.
well, luckily he didn't get into a racial thing.
Right.
Because that would have been even tougher
Yeah.
to
Well, then you feel obligated,
Yeah.
like, hey man, that's not, I don't particularly like that shit, so why don't you
yeah.
knock it off?
Yeah, and I'm not sitting there saying that if he said it, I'd be like, how dare you? I'd just be like cringing, like, I
Dude,
don't want to deal with this
that's
person.
fucking inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't
Like,
want to deal with this person.
That's inappropriate.
But-
I don't need to know your fucking views, okay? And
But-
you don't need to know mine. So let's keep this as a transaction of you fixing my fucking pool.
Okay. Would you? I don't criticize. I heard a story one time about a guy. He was on spring break. He met this beautiful girl, and he was. I mean, it sounds like he was thunderbolt by her. You know,
Nice.
really thought, wow,
Just
I really like her.
Like a bolt of lightning hit him, and
Yes.
he just like stopped in his
yeah,
tracks.
and he's like
and
goes
time
from.
stopped.
He's there, and he's going to follow her to another bar to hang out with her. And then
Okay,
he-
the way you say follow, is this warranted action,
It was-
or is this again maybe?
From what I tell of this fable, is that she said, "I'd love to have you come meet me over at this other place."
Okay.
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 Then the conversation comes up that she is a Trumper, and he goes, "Oh yeah, me too." Well, he isn't.
No.
I don't look down on the guy.
You do when he says the words, "I would marry this chick."
Yes. You know, if he saw her again, he'd have to come clean.
Also-
he'd have to come clean.
Also, what's he going to do when he invites this woman to meet his family
He'd have
that
to.
don't have those same views?
I guess I'm saying this. He'd have to come clean if they started a relationship. Not even a relationship. If he saw her a next day.
Yeah.
But I ain't. You know, you got to hate the game, not the player.
I mean,
If he's out there, you know, slugging and he does this stuff one time, I'm not too bad at it.
All the time, whenever I used to hit on women, I'm like, my name's Paul. Nice to meet you.
Man, is that why you picked up so many chicks?
So many.
Yeah.
I just told him my name is Paul. That's it. I didn't tell him my last name.
That's
Just
good.
Paul.
That's good. From KCTK Radio? So, that's something to worry about. We want everyone to beware of...
Be woke.
Of who you're with.
Yeah.
Who performs or you perform oral sex on. Because we don't want murder.
Yeah.
Murder's never the answer, even in this situation, folks. Even if
Also,
you're that angry.
I mean, if you're that angry, it's the best advice I can give you is leave. Say your piece and leave.
Well, Drew, there's more to worry about.
Oh, shit.
And
Here we go.
Yeah,
Here we
that's
go.
right. I'm going to show you a news story. And you're going to say to yourself, what's the big deal? And luckily I'll explain to you
I'm already saying it.
what the problem is. Oh, jeez, where is it?
I'm already saying it.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
London, CNN Business, on a field in England, 3 robots have been given a mission to find and zap weeds with electricity before planting seeds in the cleared soil. The robots, named Tom, Dick and Harry, were developed by small robot company to rid land of unwanted weeds with minimal use of chemicals and heavy machinery.
Mm-hmm.
The startup has been working on its autonomous weed killers since 2017, and this April launched Tom, its first commercial robot, which is now operational on 3 UK farms. The other robots are still in the prototype stage, undergoing testing. Small Robot says Robot Tom can scan 20 hectares, 49 acres, a day, collecting data which is then used by Dick, a crop care robot, to zap weeds.
But Dick?
Then it's Robot Harry's turn to plant seeds in the weed-free soil. Using the full system, once it is up and running, farmers could reduce costs by 40% and chemical usage by up to 95%, the company says.
Okay, so there's 3 different robots. It looks like Tom
Is this
does
also
one
help-
thing, but Dick the robot,
does the planting.
a crop care robot to zap weeds. And there he is.
Here's my question.
Yeah.
Think this is a great idea. This is definitely revolutionary, and it definitely will help the planet. My only question is how would these robots also take care of insect infestations?
Yeah, maybe that's the next robot.
Yeah.
And of course I knew
Because the chemicals are also not just used for weeds, but for insects.
Yeah.
Sadly.
I knew you would say this is good. But it's not.
Why?
You think they're going to stop at weeds? Once they get their bloodlust in them?
First off, this is them practicing on when they start farming humans for energy.
Exactly.
So what?
This is what they do.
You've even told me that you'd rather be a fucking pet.
They're a crop care robot to zap weeds. Okay?
You're about to get zapped.
Where's the other thing? It's basically, this is, we saw the dog, okay? We saw the dancing ones. This is made to kill life forms. Its prime directive is to kill
Plants.
plants. How does it know the difference between me and a plant?
I don't know. But I'm not a... Listen, Paul, if I knew all the answers, I wouldn't be here. I'd be at the UN answering their questions.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, let's see what the UN says about it. The UN, according to UN Food and Agriculture Organization, 6 million metric tons of pesticides were traced globally.
Traded
Globally. See? Zapping weeds. There it is. Zapping weeds. A little fire there.
Wow.
There's a cow for some reason. And to develop the zapping technology. Yeah.
Would you
this
try a
is it.
plant-based burger?
Sure, I would.
I
Absolutely.
would too.
I'd like to try it.
I tried to try that.
I would like to. So you're not concerned about this, that we're now we've shown you the evolution of this, folks. Different robots, sure, they dance, ha ha ha. They're a lot of fun. What other type of robots have we seen?
We've seen dogs. We've
Dogs.
seen ones that can open doors.
Open doors, carry stuff.
We also watched a fake video of a militarized
Yeah, fake.
android.
Right. But have we seen a robot yet that was designed to kill? No.
They're all designed to kill.
Right. That's what I'm trying to get at.
Here's the thing. I've accepted my fate.
What is your fate?
I will go down fighting a robot.
You will?
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Yeah.
I need is an aluminum bat, some explosives, and like a bucket of bullets.
See, this is what you try to get this into. You try to figure out a way to overcome these problems. Like when we talked about when the aliens come, you're going to try to charm them and no, you're a pet. Okay? These robots they're not going to fall for any of what you're getting. They're zapping you because you're a plant to them.
Okay. Well, I
It's
still
over,
stand
dude.
by me trying to go down fighting.
Okay.
If that involves me running towards a robot as it's shooting me with a laser, so be it.
Okay.
At least I tried something.
So you mowed your grass last week, right?
Absolutely.
So you're mowing along, right?
I also cut down all the weeds off my fence.
Okay, great. All the weeds in your fence. How
Yeah.
much resistance did they give you? That's what I want to know.
They didn't give me any resistance,
That's
but they
you.
certainly gave me a rash.
Okay.
Because of the poison oak or whatever it was.
Okay.
Or the milkweed. I don't know
So
which
your
one it
thought
was.
is, sure, you're not going to be resistant, but you're going to give those robots a nasty rash,
Yeah.
or some type
They're
of.
going to get a rash,
Uh-huh.
and then they're going to need us for what's the pink stuff called?
I don't know.
You know the pink stuff you put on poison ivy?
Oh, calamine lotion.
Yeah, that was it. Calamine.
Okay.
They're going to need calamine lotion.
So, there you go, folks.
Rashes will save lives.
Hey, listen, we've had a lot of fun. We've had a lot of laughs. And I didn't just talk about robots. Yeah, whatever. Robots are dancing. But this is the first one. Designed to kill, folks. You've heard it here first. If you're still... let's see here. Let's take a call from somebody real quick. Thanks for giving us a call on the line. We appreciate that. Number's 913-735-0060. What is your reaction, caller, to the robot news? Go on. Yeah.
It's a
Right.
screaming goat.
It's a human. It's a caller. Caller, you still there? So people are frightened. We didn't mean to do that. But the good news is that we have someone...
That's not true. You specifically picked this news story to cause fear and awareness.
That's true. Good point.
So guess what comes with that? Panic.
That's true. But I'm just trying to think of something that will make you feel better. It's a guy called the Y Dude.
Oh, that guy.
I wonder why. I wondered why. Now it's time to learn why.
Today's question comes from Sally. Sally asks, "Why, dude? Why did I have a dream that my boyfriend is cheating on me?"
Oh, boy.
Well, Sally, having a dream where your boyfriend is cheating can often feel so real. You might even accuse your boyfriend of cheating. These dreams are uncomfortable to have and may even be disturbing. Oftentimes, dreams about infidelity are rarely about cheating, but rather more about your own feelings of insecurity. Now you know.
I wondered why. I wondered why. Now we know why.
That's the Why Dude, exclusively on the Week Review.
This rash looks really bad.
It is? Do you think it's bad?
It's getting there.
So they got you. Hey, I had a weird dream last night.
Oh, I love these.
And I want you to help me try to figure it out if you
Okay.
could. Okay. Where is? Nope, not there. Nope, not that, not that. Okay, I guess we'll have to do that.
The fuck am I listening to? The fuck is this?
Powers for Angel Turtle. Bobby Paul and Awesome Boo Cowabunga.
Sorry, I can't find my music I want to find.
Hey, do you want to hang out today?
No.
Got a day off. I don't have anything to do at all, so just wondering if you wanted to maybe just, like watch a movie or go drive around or something.
No.
Sure, I can do that.
I'm trying to find the right music to play, but I guess I can't find it. So I apologize. I apologize to everybody. So here was my dream. I had to work, but I didn't have a car.
Okay.
And I also lost my phone. I couldn't figure out to call my wife. I couldn't figure out her number. And I had to use her voicemail for work. But then I figured out that if I got to Nolan Road, I could quickly find my phone and everything would be fine at work. And so my brother Steve, okay? You know him, don't you?
Yeah, I know that guy.
Yeah.
I am Steve. There are many other Steves, but there is only one that is me.
So he tells me he's going to give me a ride up there, and I'm like, oh, thank you so much, because otherwise I couldn't get there somehow. And I don't know what that's all about either, because where I was going was close. But he would not take me there, and I was so pissed off at him.
Why?
Because he was just dicking around and driving places, and he wouldn't take me to where I needed to go.
Where'd he take you?
He had to run an errand or something like that.
Oh.
And it wasn't him. It was Ed Helms. He was Ed Helms, my brother. And I was so mad. I was just going to beat the crap out of him. So, your thoughts?
He was Ed Helms?
Yeah.
Huh. Did you eat something spicy before you went to bed?
No, but I watched local news. Do you think it has something to do with it?
What was the news stories?
Oh, it's always that bullcrap stuff that they always do.
Yeah.
You know.
But I'm trying to figure out which would warrant your brother turning into somebody else.
Yeah. I don't really like Ed Helms either.
Yeah.
So, do you have any advice for me?
I think you should stop smoking acid.
Stop smoking acid. Okay, what else?
Probably forgive your brother in your dream.
Okay.
Even though he's Ed Helms.
Okay. I
And
guess I could do that.
Also, if you ever do see Ed Helms again, would you feel free to just, like, I don't know, punch him?
Do you like Ed Helms?
Not a big fan.
Yeah.
I hated him as Andy. There's only a few lines that he played in that he said in that show that I actually remember.
So you're not giving me any solution on this?
No.
Why would I be mad at my brother who's
When
helpful
he's
to me?
not your brother.
Oh.
He's not your brother, though.
Okay.
Yeah. You only thought he was because in the dream, you were deceived.
Oh, okay.
And then, did he put his finger in your bum?
No.
Wasn't warrant untouching?
No. Okay. He did nothing like that,
That's
darn
good.
it. So
Glad to see you weren't molested in your dream.
no, he wasn't. So thanks for nothing, Drew. I thought you'd help me out with that one.
Oh, I can help you out if you want to pay an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, I'll pay you.
You can sit right there on that couch,
Uh-huh.
and I'll sit here and listen to your bullshit while taking a nap.
Awesome. I thought this whole show was listening to bullshit.
That's absolutely accurate.
Okay, so coming up after this break, the
It's
week
the
review
singers.
The week review singers.
We're about to have a rock band in
So
here.
I know you're gonna do a live read, but they're gonna be coming in, so just ignore them and we'll get everything together, okay?
All right, I got my live read.
All right, we'll come back with more of KCTK Radio's week review with Paul and Drew. We'll be right back.
It could be a week. It would be a W-E-E-K, W-E-A. No, it'd be a W-E-A. The guy can't even spell. Wow. It's W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K, W-E-E-K. Go ahead. This is fun. W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K. I can't do it. W-E-A-K, W-E-E-K, or is it?
Oh, yeah, is it W-E-E? Here, I'll do it. I get it. No, I'll do it, man. I thought of it first.
W-E-E-K. Is that what?
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Hello, world. It's the Droosh. And I know that the world has not been a great place right now. It's been kind of boring. It's been filled with pandemonium.
Uh-huh.
Isolation. But you know what helped me get through it? The KCTK app.
Whoa. Okay.
So whenever I listen to the Tom Goley show, Tracy's Dips, and
Tips and dips, yeah. Uh-huh.
I absolutely love it. It helped me keep my mind steady and on course to make sure that I never got COVID. Because if I died of COVID, my biggest regret would be not to be able to star on this show. Because that's right, I'm also an all-star.
So wait a minute. That also sounds all well and good for a podcast superstar like yourself, but I can't afford such a thing.
Listen, you are an ignorant slut, okay? Because guess what?
Well, you're half right.
The
Yeah.
app is free.
What?
Yeah, it's free. And if you didn't think that it was free, then you really should take a look at your own life. Because guess what? The KCTK app is free, and if you download it, you can listen to the awesomeness that is the week review. And if you don't, well, you're missing out. Because we're making history here. And you really should get your head out of your own ass and get the KCTK app. Do it the KCTK way.
Get your head out of your own ass.
Join the experiment.
Download it today at the smartphone app store of your choice.
And tell them that the Drew sent you.
Well, it's soon going to be a national holiday called 4th of July. And we need to prepare for it. We need to get some things, some burgers. We got to get some hot dogs, swimmies, and fireworks. And we know where we get those. Aces, Aces, Aces. Come on down to Aces and get your favorite fireworks.
Aces, Aces.
Burn up part of the country that you know and love. Burn it. Aces, Aces, Aces.
Burn it down.
I'm not the regular guy that brings you from Aces. He blew his thumb off testing the fireworks.
He's missing a digit.
But now I'm here to tell you about Aces fireworks.
Get some fireworks and blow it up. Get some twisted minis.
Do it today. Aces on 40 Highway. It's a great place that you should go and enjoy yourself. Tell them Aces sent you. I'm Ace.
What? And welcome back. KCTK Radio's Week Review.
If it's not dead air.
It's not KCTK. Okay. Do me a favor and change that over to input 4 because I want you to the band is set up.
Cool.
And we're all very excited that
I'm about to laugh and cry my balls off.
I think you're going to be very entertained, and
I hope so.
you're going to enjoy yourself a tremendous amount.
Sounds great.
These are the... Man, I wish you could see them, folks. We have them set up here in the studio, but we don't have the cameras. We'll make it better next time. But
listen, we need a budget, and Mac took the budget out, and so we can't afford the cameras that we deserve.
This is one of those things that gets us to the next step. To network television, perhaps even Peacock.
Blame it on Jack. All the money that we could have spent on cameras was spent on his little fucking trip.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's my pleasure to bring you, for the first time ever, that's right, we're going to bring you the one and only Week Review Singers. Here they come right now, folks.
Hey! You guys look so good!
Yeah. That's right.
And you ain't had enough to eat.
Hi, we represent the young Americans who summer home out in Petoskey, Michigan, and we had a summer soccer season I'd like to tell you a little bit about.
These
The
are
shows
the-
we did were Guys and Dolls, Fiddler on the Roof, and Gypsy, and they were marvelous.
Week
We
Review
got to
Singers.
review our favorite numbers from those shows, so I hope you enjoy it.
Wow. That was their opening act. That was amazing. I think they have a couple more for us, which we're very excited about. Here's more of the Week Review players or singers. Here they are.
Hands up from Burbank, California.
The sun will come out tomorrow, so you gotta hang on to tomorrow.
Yeah.
Come what may. Tomorrow, tomorrow, I love you tomorrow. You're only a day away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Tomorrow,
Shh, break it down.
I love you tomorrow.
Yep.
You're only a day
That's beautiful. Ooh. He's dancing now. The leader of the group is dancing to
He's quite the dancer.
Chuck Mangione song. Look at that. Do you see that?
Yeah, he's out there.
I wish you could see this, but this is the same guy that was singing before, so it's that good.
Miss Bev Wisniewski from La Mirada, California.
Just put on a happy face.
All right, woo.
Oh, brush off the clouds and cheer up and put on a happy face.
Uh-huh.
Spread sunshine all over the place and put on that happy face.
Oh, now she's doing a little step. It's beautiful. Whoa! Hey! Ah! Woo!
Put on that happy face. Yeah.
Wow. Everybody's liking it in the studio. They have one more number. I'm excited by this. Drew, you seem... Are you okay?
Yeah, just...
It's...
I feel like my opinion should be expressed after the full performance.
Huh. Okay, fair enough. This is
the full performance.
This is gonna blow your socks off. Here is the ending. This is the crescendo. What do they
Okay.
call it? The
ending.
The big ending. The big ending.
The big finish.
of the Week Review Singers. Let's hear it.
They're about to break a leg.
Stromberg from Livonia, Michigan. Bev Shaw from Los Angeles, California. And Leif Green from Wheeling, West Virginia.
Just what made that silly old
Oh!
ram think he'd put a hole in the dam?
Nothing can make that ram scram. He can button that dam. But he's got
High hopes, he's got high hopes, he's got high apple pie in the sky hopes.
every time you're feeling low. Instead of letting go, just remember that ram.
Oh, I will.
I really miss Donny Osmond.
Whoops, there goes 1,000
Oh.
kilowatts. Whoops, there goes 1,000 kilowatt dam.
What kind of fool am I? An empty shell.
Oh, no.
Cell in which an empty heart must dwell. What kind of lips are these that light with every kiss, that whispered empty words?
They're doing a little skit on there, folks.
That left me alone.
Seems like he's singing to the girl.
Why can't
He's singing the girl, but the other guy's still there.
The other guy doesn't look like he's happy about this.
any other man? And maybe then I'll know what kind of fool I am.
Oh, they kissed.
So
That was.
it's been brought to my attention that there's a
What?
Bob Stromberg from Livonia, Michigan.
Okay, you're done. That's right. The Week Review Singers. And I think this is amazing. There's a group of them. They danced, they sang, they did a little skit, a little acting skit of the what kind of fool. And they brought down, first they bring us up, and then they brought us down to the emotional roller coaster I was on there, Drew, is hard for me to describe. But just seeing these very talented singers, you're going to find it hard to believe I didn't have to pay very much for them. And I'm just excited. I know you had as much fun as I did.
So I feel like that I should just be somewhat honest. Should I? Is that fair to say?
And the crowd loved them.
I don't mean to insult these people.
Well, they've already left. They're gone now. So
I don't think they were. Maybe as musicians, maybe a little.
Yeah,
that might be generous.
I mean, you can't just call them musicians because they dance and sing and do everything. They do.
So are
they
you
do it all.
equating them to?
They're triple threats. What I like to call them.
Okay, right.
And if you put all of them, that's like a 30 threat.
Yeah. Are they? Okay, so I'm just gonna be honest. They were terrible.
What?
The man is tone deaf to his own voice.
What?
The redhead clearly is smitten before he opened his mouth.
What?
I feel that maybe one of them has chlamydia or is pregnant, so maybe that would make her think, "Oh, I should probably be with this guy who can't sing and is singing to me." And if I knew a woman that had to sit through that, I know that she would probably gouge her own fucking eyes out.
Now, have you ever sang to your wife like that, or
many times? There is moments where she looks at me and says, "Wow, you are the worst singer on the planet."
Okay,
and she's right. And I feel that this is my Simon moment to really drive it home to these people. Quit what you're doing now. Okay.
Okay.
Get a job.
I thought they were better.
I think that the
let me
fact
tell you
that
something.
you paid for it is the problem that I have.
I just put a small loan on the studio and the business and paid for them. I've seen Sammy Davis Jr. sing that song before. I've never been moved like, what kind of fool am I?
I think that
because he was sitting next to the girl and the other guy was on the other side.
Yeah, and she booted that other dude away who clearly was upset.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna say jealous because because maybe he's also ran through this redhead. I don't know.
What about high hopes? Didn't that kind of get you ready for the 1960 election?
No, it did not. I'm not on Jack's side.
Okay.
And I don't think he's got high hopes.
Okay.
Okay. So I think that you should get your money back.
Okay.
And these people really should think about maybe going to college.
Okay.
Get a trade, maybe. Because singing is clearly not for them.
I don't know if you noticed, but the podcast was a disaster.
Okay. Thanks, Drew. Thanks, kids. We're gonna have to review going forward if we have the week review singers again.
Well, if you want to bring them back in, maybe you should
do it when you're not here.
Yeah. And also don't pay them.
I guess the only thing I can say to you, Drew, is thank you for your honesty.
It's all I can do.
And
I'm sorry if I've hurt your feelings or Curly Q's feelings or whatever her name was.
I just lost a lot of money though.
Yeah. That's why I think they should reimburse you and go to college and maybe get a trade. Because they can't sing with shit.
Okay, so we're going to regroup and we'll be back with more of KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Without the singers.
Looking at the past 7 days so you don't have to. You could join in on the experiment by calling or texting us at 913-735-0060.
We've been told that perfect mornings exist for the lucky few. That morning people own the waking hours. But the truth is, mornings belong to all of us. Your mornings are what you make of them. All it takes is saying yes. Starbucks Morning Yes.
Look for Starbucks coffee in a grocery store near you, then sit back and enjoy the exceptional taste of Starbucks at home.
Hi, Tom Gully from The Tom Gully Show here. Listen to the show every weekday at 5 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Also on the web at carsforkids.com. That's cars with a K. We're a recognized 501c3 charity organization, so you'll receive a maximum tax deduction. What's more, you'll receive a free vacation voucher of 3 days and 2 nights.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
This is Tracy from Tracy's Tips and Dips. Listen to the show every weekday at 11:30 a.m. and our live show Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. right here on KCTK Radio, personality-driven radio.
And welcome back to KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew. Hey, we're having a good time.
Welcome, bitches!
You know, yes, setbacks, you try things new, and then you move forward.
Hey, it sounds like my marriage when it comes to sexy time. You know, we try new things. Things just don't always work.
Wow. But you know what always works?
I always like wearing the schoolgirl skirt, though. I always makes me feel empowered.
You know what always works?
What's that?
News of the Drew.
So, I got another one for you.
Oh, good.
somebody in this week decided to hold the stupid stick, and it's a 40-year-old mom.
Uh-oh.
Let me get the story up for you. So a mom decided, hey, what's the best thing that I can do for my child?
That's good.
And I think it's a sweet thing, and I think that, there's a time and a place for it, but maybe dressing up as your daughter and then sneaking into her school just to test their security, maybe not be the best idea.
What?
Yeah. How fucking nuts is that? Sorry, she's 30 years old. She's a 30-year-old mother who was arrested after posing as her daughter at a Texas middle school. She disguised herself as her 13-year-old daughter.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Her name is Casey Garcia. She was jailed, and her height is 4 foot by 11 inches tall and weighs 105 pounds.
Okay, so she's a small human, so she could get away with being a middle schooler.
So this woman decided she's going to dye her hair like her daughter. She's going to tan up.
Okay.
And she's going to look like her 13-year-old daughter. So So she wears a mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
At this school, apparently they were still wearing masks.
Okay.
So this is how she gets in. She gets in, sits down at the chair in class.
How would you know where to sit? I guess alphabetical order, maybe?
I mean, she obviously has probably... I mean, you go through orientation when you bring your daughter or your kid in.
Okay.
I mean, I used to do it with my parents all the time.
Okay.
When I started elementary school. Hell, we did it even in high school.
Did your dad go to PTA meetings and stuff like that?
Fuck no.
Yeah, my dad didn't
Fuck
either.
no.
Will you go to your kids' stuff?
No, I'm not going to do that shit.
You should.
Should I?
Yeah.
Do I really got to be that guy?
They remember it.
Fuck. All right, fine.
I
You
also-
put me in a very precarious
I also like
position.
looking at the teacher and saying, if you mess with my kid, I will come find you.
I'd like to... If
You don't have to say it to him.
Quinn decided to punch Susie. Well, what was Susie doing?
Right.
Was she being a bitch?
You don't have to. You don't have to say that to him, but just the look in your eye.
Yeah.
So okay, so she disguised herself as her 13-year-old daughter.
Right. So she sits down in class, and her teacher says, "Julie," which is the girl's name, "see me after class."
Okay.
And she's like, "Will do." And then the teacher realizes, "Oh wait, you're not Julie."
She's like, "Hey, Julie."
Hey, Julie.
Julie, can you come after class?
Yeah, I'll be there. Don't you worry about that shit. So
Okay, first off, it's not her dad, so I don't know why you even did a deep voice.
Because she's got a deep voice.
Oh, the mom does?
Yeah, I'm the mama, and I got a deep voice. I also got a big one.
Right.
What?
That makes sense.
Yeah.
So this woman gets arrested, obviously, for trespassing, and what
was she trying to prove?
So she made a YouTube video. Okay.
Oh God, do we have that?
No, I don't have the YouTube video, but I had a transcript of what she says. So, I bet you anything someone else can do this, is what she told the teacher.
Mm-hmm.
And the teacher asked why. She said that I bet you anything someone else could do this. This is why I did this. Whether you agree with me or not, I think the deal breaker for me was actually walking in and posing as a 7th grader. I mean, I'm no spring chicken. But it wasn't hard. I made it all to all 7 periods until the last teacher. She was female, and she said, "Julie, can you stay after class?" And I said, "Absolutely." She looked at me and she said, "You're not Julie." This woman went through 7 periods of class. Even probably had lunch. But you know what they don't
Yeah, but
say?
weren't there like her friends go, "You're not fucking Julie"?
She probably didn't sit with any of her friends. She probably sat by herself.
Yeah, but you get into a routine of people,
Right.
okay? And everyone has someone they sit next to at lunch.
Right. Did Julie's friends think this was funny, maybe? Also, where's Julie?
Yeah, that's a great question.
That's the whole time I'm reading this fucking story. That's the question I kept asking.
What?
I was like, where the fuck is your daughter at?
What was the reason the teacher said Julie stay after class? Do we know that?
They didn't give a reason. But here's my question. So did Julie go to work and her mom went and took the place in fucking
Like a Freaky Friday
like
situation.
a Freaky fucking Friday session? She's Jamie Lee Curtis. This is Lindsay Lohan. But where the fuck is Julie? That was not answered at all in this story. That's why it blew my mind. Where the fuck is your daughter at, and why are you at her school instead of her?
I don't. I don't know how you could know where to sit 7 periods.
Not to mention the fact, when I was in junior high, we didn't have assigned seats.
Yeah.
You could sit wherever.
Okay.
So that's possible too.
Huh. Well, I guess she
once
proved.
once that happens, that shit goes out the door.
I guess she proved that a psychopath can break into a school.
Yeah.
I think we know that there's school shootings.
Honestly, I find it
Congratulations.
somewhat fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
Because, like, what if this chick was deranged and had a gun?
The kids are deranged. They have a gun.
Yeah,
The,
but
you know,
this
the
one-
U.S. doesn't care about school shootings. They would do something about it otherwise.
Yeah, it's a platform to bitch about the current administrator.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, that's a good story. Thank you for that, Drew. That
How
was
fucking nuts is that, though?
if
I found out my wife did that, I'd be like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah. Now, I know how you are. Your journalist integrity is impeccable. You'll be following the story. And
I'll find this
the
story
listeners will want to know.
Because this is going to be plastered everywhere because this woman made a YouTube video. There's
Okay.
no way this isn't going to be a thing for a week.
They want the people are demanding.
It's not my
Where
fault
is
that
Julie?
people drop off news about dead spouses in basements.
Mhm.
What was another one I did that was like a cliffhanger?
That was the only one that I've ever remembered.
Oh, that one is pretty intense.
But
she was banging.
She's banging the repairman,
The foreman,
and then he killed the guy. So we want to know in the future where Julie is, and I know you'll get to the bottom of
I'm
it.
hoping we find Julie, because that's my only question.
Good. I appreciate your integrity there.
I don't care that a 30-year-old woman decided to walk into school and dress up like a 13-year-old.
Right.
That's not my fucking problem.
Right.
But my problem is, what'd you do with your kid?
Hey, let's. I have a question for you. Are you looking forward to a vacation sometime this summer? Are you doing any vacation time?
So I've got 2 coming up.
Okay.
Hopefully 3.
Tell us what they are.
So
We're
one,
dying
I
know.
want to go visit my buddy down in Missouri.
Down
south
to
Missouri.
Missouri?
South
Not
Missouri.
Lebanon.
No, yeah, Lebanon.
Oh, Lebanon.
Lebanon.
Okay. He's got like 3 new babies, I guess.
Yeah, he does. Dude needs to learn how to pull out.
Yeah.
And then I have another one.
He should get a tattoo.
He should
Right
get a
here it
tattoo that
says,
says
"Pull
pull
out."
out. Look at it immediately right before you have an orgasm and pull the fuck out. And I'm hoping he hears this too, because that'd be hilarious. Because I'm hoping right now I'm getting a text. I'm not getting shit. So anyway, the second one is I am going to a bachelor party for a friend of mine, a good friend. That
Jack?
apparently that I bring up their name. Apparently, me saying it at breakfast makes me sound like, well, who the fuck is this guy? So I'm not gonna say names.
Is it Jack?
No, it's not fucking Jack. Who's he marrying? The
Is
Trumper?
it me?
No, it's not you.
Well, that's all there is.
Oh, these are my
That's
only
it.
friends.
That's it.
These are my only friends.
Yes.
Okay.
I just went through all of them.
Anyway, we're going to Chicago.
And it's not anus, is it?
It's not anus.
Right.
And then I have a family trip coming up in November.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going with a bunch of, well, let's just say, they're crazy.
And you went to New Orleans.
Yep.
Yep. So you travel quite a bit. There's a summer vacation boom, and let's hear what the news is on that.
As the temperatures heat up, so is summer travel. Americans are itching to get away after being cooped up for a year. 72% say they're planning summer trips, up 37% just a year ago.
It's the beach markets that are by far the hottest.
Here on the Jersey Shore and in beach towns like Hilton Head and Cape Cod, 90% of rental homes are already booked for the month of July.
Wow.
But it's not only the East Coast seeing a summer boom. Denise Cody is finally rebooking her trip to Hawaii after a year's delay. And she's paying a hefty price for flights.
We investigated and waited a little bit for the flights to come down. They did not go down.
And
oh shit!
Do you feel sorry for that? The way that lady presented herself at all? I don't. I'm glad she's paying more.
rental cars.
The rental car situation was a bit shocking.
Some rental cars in Hawaii are averaging over $700 a day.
Whoa.
With coastlines booked, some people are turning inland and looking for more rural retreats.
We will be booked for most of the summer.
Jackie Stratton is
Yeah, you will.
a new Airbnb host in Maine, looking to cash in, turning her chicken barn into an apartment with a sauna.
There's no Wi-Fi. There's barely electricity. It's a very introspective place that
How
I
are you
think
talking
people
to the newspaper?
feel very
There's no
comfortable.
Most bookings for Jackie's Chicken Barn happen a week or two before the guests arrive, so your rural vacation awaits.
Hi, honey. I thought I want to take you to a chicken farm.
Yeah.
For a vacation.
What are we going to do at this chicken farm? That's right.
You're getting a very unique space, a place with like a soul and spunk.
So what are some of the tips if you haven't booked that summer getaway yet?
Book it sooner rather than later. There are still deals to be had, but I would say that time is of the essence.
The countdown
You could have told me that a couple months ago, asshole.
to your summer getaway has begun. Stephanie
fucking
Rule,
Forsythe.
NBC News.
All right, so there's
Give this guy your money. He'll fucking invest it.
my wife is going to Arizona in a couple weeks.
Oh, wow. She going with her sorority gals?
It's a lady that was she grew up with and then was in her sorority, owns a house out there.
Oh, cool.
And then my youngest daughter's going with her.
Oh, cool.
Because it's kind of a last minute thing, but I'm not going anywhere because it's too expensive, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Palm Springs, but again, I'm hoping for a deal on that one. But I can understand why the boom is happening, even though I probably won't go anywhere. A friend of mine I know, he went to Vegas last week. He went on a boat with people, and then he took his nephew to New Orleans. And this guy's he's ready to get out, and I agree with that. But man, it's expensive this year.
Okay, so I want to fly out to Chicago.
Oh, another friend of mine went to Peru.
Oh, yeah.
That'd been really
I bet
expensive.
that was expensive. So I'm thinking, should I take a train?
A flight to Chicago is so short, it probably won't cost very much.
Okay.
You drive there too.
I'm not driving.
I got a text too that people want to see the. This is the Action Comics. What number is that? Number 1?
Yeah.
It started all Superman. It's a T-shirt,
Which
though.
is an iconic image used in a lot of Superman TV shows.
Yeah. Now, I know I'm old fat guy with a superhero shirt on, but I've been finding them on sale online cheap.
Really?
And you know how they figure out what you want?
Yeah, they're called cookies.
Yeah, they're coming to me.
Yeah.
They're cheap shirts that are comfortable and everything.
Yeah.
So I buy them.
I'd rather just have some cookies.
Okay, fair enough.
That sounds pretty good. I would like to get. I need some new shirts. Honestly, I could go for some comic book shit.
Okay.
I really want to go to a comic book store. Really bad.
Yeah, and
comic book store.
Comic-Con is coming in September.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Unless there's another COVID thing.
I didn't even realize they were gonna have one in September.
Yeah.
I thought that was canceled too, but I guess not.
Nope.
One in March was.
Yes.
Which was a bummer. We need to go.
Jupiter Legacy?
Yeah, is it pretty good?
I haven't watched it,
I'm curious.
I hear it's terrible, and then I heard someone else say it was really good.
Okay, so I've heard the same kind of reviews, and then I watched one. I read a couple of reviews on one that I thought was intriguing. They said it's cheesy. Yeah, it has a superhero cheesiness, which is fine. I'm cool with that because I like old school shit. Because that's old school superhero stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They said it's extremely violent.
Okay.
And it was actually worth watching. But I haven't broken down and actually done
How about
it.
Invincible? You watch that one?
Okay, so I've read the comics.
Okay.
And they're fucking amazing.
The comic
The
book?
comics.
Okay.
The comics.
Well, why don't you watch it on...
I need to. I don't have Amazon Prime.
Okay. Yeah, and then there was another one. Oh, are you up to date on Superman Lois? I like to call it Superman, but...
Yeah. I have watched Invincible, though, on YouTube.
Okay. Have you watched... Are you up to date on Superman Lois?
No, I need to.
Next week's going to be good.
Is it?
Yep.
So, have we figured out who Luthor is?
Mm-hmm. I told you it was.
Yeah, it's Steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I actually like the twist, because I was thinking about this the other day after we talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the twist because, and then I saw the breadcrumbs leading up to it. Like, oh, he has this suit, and then
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, it's John Henry. Does he say that he's John Henry?
Yep, sure does.
Oh, he does? Okay.
Sure does. And
was he actually married to Lois?
Uh-huh.
In his world?
Uh-huh.
That's crazy.
So next week on Superman, finds out the big bad is somehow Kryptonian, but I don't want to give that. I can't wait to see it, so I don't know. So
Is Supergirl finally over?
No, it's coming back. It's weird because they did half of Superman, then half of Supergirl, and then they're doing the other half of Superman for the seasons. Then they'll do Supergirl again, and then it'll be done forever.
Which I think you're happy about, right?
You know what? The CW shows, which I have loved so much, have been so bad this year. Supergirl and Flash particularly. And Black Lightning wasn't that good either. I'm glad they're leaving.
Yeah.
I'm glad they're leaving. The Flash is unwatchable. Unwatchable.
Yeah.
And it's the worst. And they're not leaving yet.
Are they still have the mirror? She's still stuck in the fucking mirror?
No. But the last episode that was on this week, Cisco leaves. You know, they always bring in one of the main characters always to leave. I think after a while they want more money and their contract's up and they just kick them out.
Yeah.
But they got a bunch of characters on there. You're like, why is that person here?
Yeah.
And he tells everybody who he is, and it's dumb. But anyway.
Have they finally gotten the dude? I think his last name is Cho or Stephen Cho.
Stephen Cho.
He's in the Atom. He's the second Atom.
They don't have him yet.
I think that's his name. Anyway, he's the one that figures out how to put the suit in the ring. And they brought that up like an earlier season, so I didn't know if they finally brought that into the story.
No, but also Wells is gone.
Finally? Permanently?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think they just run out of money for these people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Arrow at some point got boring to me because they're trying to make him Batman.
Yeah.
He's Oliver Queen. He's not fucking Batman.
Yeah.
They could have easily taken... Here's my... the other issue, because like they had this thing called the clans, the Spear Clan, the Arrow Clan, whatever. I know this is nerdy shit, but they could have easily put that in the show instead of the League of Assassins.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like it when he's on camera saying who he was.
Well, in Longbow Hunters, they know who he is, which is one of the seasons they based off of.
Well, we've derailed, folks. Sorry.
Yeah,
this is the type of
stuff we like to talk about.
I mean, I was hoping we get musical numbers, but now we're back to this.
Yeah.
So
get better fucking singers.
Just get used to it, okay?
Get better singers.
Just get used to it. And sorry, did you hear your microphone kind of?
Who keeps fucking with my shit?
Take a wild guess.
God damn it!
All right, so thanks for joining us, everybody. This has been the Week Review, KCTK Radio's Week Review with Paul and Drew, starring Jack who's all up in your face. We'll see you next time.
This has been a KCTK production, produced by Paul Lavoda. If you want more information about this content, then you have some real weirdness going on. You can always check out KCTK Radio on Facebook. Listen to live programs at kctkradio.com. Yes, and that is on the World Wide Web. Thank you.